You know what's just as good as leasing an apartment, if not better? Renewing the lease on an apartment. If you can keep a resident in the apartment, wow, that makes your life a lot easier. We want to get those renewals. Well, I'm going to talk to you right now, and this is a very, very timely time to talk about resident retention and renewals, but I can't take credit for the question. I love my team at Greystar, my folks from Greystar that are on leasinguniversity.com. I love you all, love having Greystar as part of the Legion of Leasers. Now, we've got a question that I want to answer. Throw it up on the board. This is from Brett Marchbanks. He is a regional manager with Greystar. Brett's idea. Brett, great idea. Did I emphasize great enough? I love this. I love it. I can't wait to answer this. He says, Matt, we are seeing great success with reaching out to our on-notice residents and getting them to retract their notices. So basically what he's saying is people that have given notice, their 30-day notice, said, hey, I'm out, I'm moving out. Reaching out to them with everything that's going on right now and getting them to say, you know what, with the way things are going right now, I think I want to stay. So we've been reaching out to our on-notice residents and getting them to retract their notices. It would be great to see some tips and tricks that could help with this, or perhaps discuss this in depth. Closing the back door is imperative during these times. Brett, I couldn't agree more. Closing the back door is huge. Why? Okay, we're struggling to get leads. We're struggling to get people calling the leasing office. In today's times, it's very difficult for us to even tour the community. A lot of times we're doing virtual tours. We're doing some things from our phone, which is why the phone training at Leasing University is so vital, because that phone is so important. But if we can close that back door, right? If we can keep those residents that have already given notice from leaving, that's great. So let me give you a few tips, Brett. First of all, keep being awesome, keep being a genius. This is what I love about the Greystar team. They're always thinking for new and exciting ways to improve operations. What a great idea you had. Now let me give you some thoughts here. I would, as I'm reaching out to current residents that are on notice, I would tier this out, okay? First off, your first pool that you're going to reach out to are going to be the people that have given notice, okay? That's critical, vital, we've got to reach out to them. Then I want you to start looking at everybody whose lease is expiring, and I would start going out in tiers, expiring in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. With everything that's going on right now, it is totally okay for you to be reaching out to somebody whose lease is expiring in 90 days and maybe get creative and get them to renew and get them to recommit right now. Hey, you're actually lifting a weight off of their shoulders and making life easier for them if they don't have to go shop for another apartment. But in terms of your dialogue when you reach out, please do not make this a salesy type dialogue. I wouldn't want to lead with any sort of specials of, hey, you know, right now we're running this special and if you renew, it'd be great. And what do you think about renewing? Don't approach it as a sales type call. Let's approach this as a service call, as a resident service call, as a community service call. And the call would go something like this. Hey, Brett, it's Matt down here at the leasing office. I noticed that you had put in your notice to not renew your lease. I just wanted to reach out to you personally. We're trying to help every single resident in any way that we can. We would love it to be able to help you. If there's anything that we can do in terms of doing a short-term lease, in terms of renewing the entire lease, we're here to support you. We know it's difficult enough just to go get groceries, much less move. If there's anything that I can do here in the leasing office, if there's anything that the team can do, I'm willing to get creative. I want to make sure that I'm helping you. I want to make sure that you're comfortable. I want to make sure that you're feeling as safe and secure as possible. And if that means that we need to get creative on renewing your lease, hey, I'm in. I'm all in. I want to make sure that I can help you. Here's the number for the leasing office. Give me a call. Let's work through this over the phone. Boom. Leave your name, leave your number. But keep everything in terms of, I want to help you. I want to make your life easier. I want to make things more comfortable for you. I noticed that you had put in notice. It was a different time then. If there's anything I can do, I don't want you to feel pressured like you've got to move out right now. So if we need to get creative, let's get creative. I don't want you to feel any undue burden. I don't want you to feel any undue pressure. If there's anything that I can do to make you more comfortable, if I need to talk to my regional Brett about getting creative, I'm more than willing to do that. Can you kind of hear the pattern there in the talk track? Make sure that your entire call is focused about them and you're showing them how much you care. We care, especially the team at Greystar. You guys are known for caring about the residents. Let's keep this all about caring. And hey, the renewals are gonna come in. Brett, great question. Let's close that back door. Why? It's gonna help us. Why else? And most importantly, it's gonna help our current residents. I can't tell you right now, for everybody watching this, how many residents that you have that gave their notice to move out and they're quietly freaking out right now. And they feel like they're locked in to moving out. Reach out to them and let them know you want to work with them, you want to help them, you don't want them to feel pressure, and you don't want them to feel locked in. Great question, Brett. Hey, if any of you out there in the Legion of Leasers have questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't checked out leasinguniversity.com, please do so. You can earn your certified leasing consultant credential in less than 30 days over at leasinguniversity.com. There's also live video training with me that you'll have access to. It's all included. The memberships to get your company on board, to get your team on board, are ultra affordable. Everything is month to month. There's no commitments. We'd love to have you check us out over at Leasing University. My name's Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Leasing University, and until the next video, I want you to be great. I want you to close that back door and let's keep our residents. And I want you to get those leases. I'll see you on the next video. "500 of the top property management companies work with Leasing University. We conduct 100 live apartment leasing training events per year. We help our clients sign over 100,000 additional leases per year, adding $2 billion to their revenue. Leasing consultants that have access to Leasing University lease 7 times more apartments than the rest of the industry. Leasing University is new. Leasing University is game-changing, and Leasing University will get you 7 times more leases. Listen, the apartment industry has changed. The way people rent apartments today is totally different than it was yesterday. Today's renter has more access to information, and they've got more choices in apartments than they've ever had before. If you're struggling to get leases, it's most likely not your location, it's not your amenities, and it's not your price. It's your sales training. If you've been made to sit through a boring class or unrealistic online training, and you're not getting the skills that you need to work with renters, to help you handle their objections, and to make sure you close the lease and rent the apartment, well, that ends today with Leasing University. Our simple, fun, and exciting step-by-step online training and live events will give you the skills and confidence that you need to lease 7 times more apartments. Earn your certified leasing consultant credential in less than 30 days with Leasing University. Simply click on the link to get started and head over to leasinguniversity.com now to start your training.